Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Syndra mid into a Orianna. Syndra is a very popular high elo pick right now, pretty good win rate, good at scaling, but also has good laning phase. Ooh, that was kind of close. I know that a lot of people will like sit right at the edge, so it is quite easy to like juke backwards, but we almost got her. I'm just gonna do an auto attack, even though I wasn't able to hit my stuff. Tried to sidestep downwards, but it didn't work. That's okay. So Syndra is a champion that's kind of combo-ish based because you want to get splinters, and splinters are done by either last-hitting cannons, leveling up, or also landing two abilities back-to-back. So the goal with Syndra is usually going to be able to land two abilities. Also, I should be able to like do decent damage to her here. She's disrespecting my damage a little bit with the auto-attack trades, but I get it. Dude, really, all these minions are just, like, going underneath turrets so quickly. I'm just gonna, like, try to do a quick stun. We'll do an auto attack on that one. We both have Ghost, and what these splinters do is that when you have 40, it upgrades your Q, and then every 20 after that will upgrade your next ability, so, like, WE, and you don't get to decide. But my CS per minute is not very good right now. I'm just gonna do another stun from far away. I feel like it's worth it, even if I'm not able to follow it up very well. Dude, Baker? Is that you? I really want the cannon, so I was trying to make it so she would at least just hit me for a little bit. But this is all going fine. Because if she hits me, then my minions will hit her, and that will cause the minions to, like, not mess up. She has no potions, neither do I. My potion is already ticking down, so she has a slight advantage. We'll just hit her for a little bit of poke damage there, so now we have like a super favorable trade on her. She's trying to zone me from these, which will happen. I'm gonna save my ability until I know that I can like secure it no matter what. Because I want to get both of them at the same time, and now the CS per minute's looking a lot more even. Nice. And as you can see, we already were able to chunk her pretty hard there. So, Syndra is all about your orbs, really. You can also pick up minions with your W, which is a slowing effect. But the first upgrade is the most important, which is at the 40 stacks, which I have 18 right now, which is around level 6 to level 7, because you get 2 Q charges instead of 1. And then you can throw away people from you with your E, but if it hits a ball, it will throw it, and if that ball hits an enemy champion, it will stun them, which is pretty nice. That person almost got themselves killed. Too bad I don't have enough mana for 1 Q here, so I won't be able to get her. But hey, we got her flash, and you can see that the CS per minute has just completely shifted to my favor, because started focusing a little bit better on the trades, because Orianna is pretty simple. She is going to be trying to hit me with her ball, right? And that's the only thing that matters. I feel like this is totally gankable. But I could maybe just kill on my own, so one more auto attack. So all I did is just ghost forward, because I knew that I had enough mana that if I landed my Q plus E, I could probably just do auto attack trades afterwards, because there's no way from my current HP that if she landed every single possible ability on me, it would even kill me. Because I know her damage isn't very high during the early game, just like how mine isn't. But she's way lower than me, so we were able to successfully kill her there. And now my lead is freaking gigantic. And Syndra, despite being a character that scales very, very, very well, you can also pop off during the early game, because what's kind of nice is that if you can land those 2 hits consecutively to get mana back, you don't have too bad of mana issues. And then the faster you, of course, get that going, the faster you can get to that spike point of having your 2 orbs of your Q. And then you can like use your stun from far away, because your stun goes pretty far. And then use the second charge to like damage them. Your ultimate is just a single target, execute, because it does more damage the more orbs that are on the ground, and eventually does execute, actually, because, wait, oh, I just used my W for some reason. I thought that I didn't. Anyways, dang, she's just walking to everything right now. I don't know why she's doing that. She's walking forward, trying to trade versus me after I already, like, threw out, orb right in front of her, where She should have known that she can't be stepping up at that moment. Ooh, nice sidestep. But once again, I'm not getting punished back ever, which is perfect. Maybe this matchup is kind of difficult for the early game for her. But yeah, your ultimate single target, super short range. I would say Syndra is short range besides her stun. Her stun is really the only thing that is not short range. Otherwise, you have to get kind of close to people, especially to land your Q. And then your ultimate is the really short one, but when you have a bunch of orbs on the ground, it does insane amount of damage. So you use it to kill people, and when it gets upgraded, it executes when they're below 15%, which is a pretty significant amount. 15% is pretty low. I'm hitting her with W because I was hoping my ability would come back up so I could try hitting her, but it's not successful. Nice. So she tried fighting me. I mean, Orianna damage is good, but there's no way that Orianna can handle how much single target damage your ultimate does. I popped the potion. I just had some orbs on the ground. I didn't even have 2 charges yet, which is even crazier, but how I initiated it was that there was already an orb on the ground when I was trying to CS, and I just used that as a stun, and then after I stunned her, I was able to, my QCD is like somewhat short, so I still had 1 more Q available, just burned that on her, and we were able to successfully get her and get another solo kill, so I've killed her twice now. My team's also kind of popping off besides top right now, too. And now we have 2 orbs of it. The AP ratio is 65%, so I mean, if you land both, that's 130. That's really strong. Also, the base damage isn't that bad either, so it's Lux ultimate being 120, and this is 130, and you have 2 base damages, so it's going to deal like 500 damage right now. 500 damage on just 1 single ability is nuts. It's not even counting my other ones, too. Your minimum damage for your ultimate, like, I'm just going to check it. It does 110 per orb, and it shoots a minimum of 3, right? Also, look how much damage that just did. That's so crazy. So it does 330 minimum, which isn't too nuts. But the thing is that, because Lux ultimate base with no AP, like, Lux would deal 400, right? As an example. But I can get orbs on the ground pretty quickly now, so I can easily deal, like, 500 to 600 damage with my R, right? And that's nuts. I'm on the way. The Zeri's kind of just griefing. I had this jungler in my last game too. They play Zeri jungle like every single game, but Zeri jungle is a legitimate pick if you know how to play it, because there's like a special clear that you can do. I guess she's just having a bad game, just like doesn't really care though. I don't know why this person's stepping up towards me. Wow, she's gonna live with like 1. But I was able to just ghost underneath turret and kill her again because she tried ulting the wave to like finish it. So that's 3 solo kills so far, and I feel like it hasn't been just because she's griefing. I've just been able to position myself in better ways than her inside of the laning phase. Also, this matchup kind of probably is a bit difficult because Orianna's pretty short range and she doesn't have like a stun like how I do. I'm pretty sure Syndra is like the superior champion for a meta pick, even though Orianna definitely is a meta pick herself as well. But yeah, not too shabby. We'll just take our base here, and I can buy my full Blackfire Torch, plus also full boot purchase. And this is really nice, because also when I finish an item, I have cash back. And I'm able to still buy like a Dark Seal on top of that to try to snowball with it. We're almost level 11. That's a huge spike point. Also, we have 63 charges of our Splinters. So now my W is upgraded to deal that bonus true damage. The goal will just be figuring out a way to get on top of Orianna all over again. Because that's all that matters. Just kill her on repeat, basically, every single time I have my R. That was just a random fish because I saw my Zehen was, like, wanting to do something, but... Oh, I couldn't get in range fast enough, but that was such a good hit there. We can also kind of chuck our abilities, like, while walking backwards, which is pretty nice, and sometimes they'll just walk into it. You could see that, like, she never can step up without me probably being able to fish for a stun, because once Syndra starts getting a lead, feels really challenging to even lane versus her, because every single moment is just, like, another moment of maybe I will, like, try to fish for something. I'm gonna just use this and then just walk up for a stun. She'll die here. There's literally nothing that she can do at this point. Why, I held... She gave me a thumbs up. Telling me I'm doing a good job, bro. Thank you, dude. When I put the Q down, I don't use my stun immediately because I'm trying to make it where I still have 2 Q charges, so after I stun, I can W to slow her, press Q twice, and then I have a bunch of orbs for my ultimate, and that was at level 10. Now it's level 11, so it does 150 per orb, which is, of course, like, ridiculous. Also, my bot lane's kind of losing. It's really just mid and jungle that's really getting crushed right now. There are multiple ways of building Syndra. I would say that the burn build slash CDR... Actually, it's not even burn build. I would just say CDR build is usually the most effective way of playing her and is ideal, which is going like Cosmic Drive and then Death Cap and high AP. So then you can spam all the time. But you also can go the Storm Surge route and go like High Pen. Miss my abilities pretty badly, but that's okay. They're pretty short CDs, so we just back away afterwards. So, because I'm fed, I was going to go Storm Surge. She is going Merc Treads this game, so she'll make herself a bit tankier. This might kill her? No. Close, though. Not him flashing to try to kill her. It's not even worth using flash to kill a 0-4, but the pressure, I bet, feels really bad for her because she's going to continue missing minions because she can't even step up for this. Yeah, so she has to base, and I'm just getting an even bigger advantage, even if I can't get a kill. Maybe she would have died if she didn't have that null magic, because just having a little bit of magic resist sometimes is a big deal. I'm trying to go for Lulu right now. Oop. A little bit of poke damage on them. Honestly, they're so low that it would probably be easy to kill if I could just get on top of them, but Zeri's also here too. I'll just leave. Because at least it will force both of those guys to base as well, so they can't even play the game, and that's kind of nice. Just pressure them so hard that they have to back away. You can see that 3-3 and 0-1-3 is pretty strong. Plus, also, they have, like, pretty similar farm to me, too. So those guys were not weak, but we just completely crushed them as long as we can just land our stuff because we're just that fed. We're at 80 stacks, so our next upgrade happened. And this just makes it so our E is much wider. It doesn't really do much. It's kind of, like, very worthless. But the next one is the execute on my ultimate. So then I will like hit super hard single target, and it's also gonna execute when they're below 15%, and that's when you can kind of just like press it whenever you want, really. Just land a combo onto somebody and they just die. Wow, Corki actually killed him. I didn't use my ultimate at first, but the thing is that I also didn't use it because Lulu freaking... I could have flashed that. Anyways, Lulu freaking polymorphed me. When I pressed it, then it didn't work, but... Zehen is upset about it. Sorry, bro. At least we have a game on our hands, though. Don't you want to not have a free win from a tilted Zeri? So, I have my Storm Surge. We have bonus movement speed now. We have, like, a bunch of flat pen. So we kill the squishies quite quickly, especially if I can just land full combo. But I still feel like going Death Cap is usually very, very powerful. So I'm probably going to go for that next. Because Syndra's AP ratios are pretty dang good. I mean, sure, it's only, like, about 70% on the Q. But because you have it on such a low CD, it's very spammable. Your W AP ratio is... this, like, weird thing where the more AP you have, your W gets bonus damage based off of a percentage of how much damage it will deal. So as you can see at the very like bottom, it says like my W deals an additional true damage and its percentage that goes up. So you can get that percentage with like 600 AP to be like 30% true damage. So it hits for like 400 or something, which is very nice. Actually, maybe not even 400. That seems kind of ridiculous. Maybe more like 200, but still, of course, very powerful. Okay. I'll just ulti just like hope, honestly. Stunned him. Bro, are you gonna die again? Jeez. I thought that I like got him low enough that he would be able to get him easily. Oh, Jason was one of the weak ones though, that's why. He was like not very strong. I didn't really land many abilities there, which is why I was a bit more of a struggle to even kill them in the first place. My CS per minute's 10 per minute, nice. This Orion is 0602. Very nice. We can be side lane to split pushing. We also could try to just like be grouped at all points. Is she gonna try to TP out here? No. Nice. I was able to land a lot of abilities there because I'm trying to also get first strike money because Syndra can generate a lot, especially if you have your ultimate up, which is why it's like one of her highest win rate rune pages she can go. Because she's one of those champions where during mid-game, she really starts taking off, and of course, if you had an early-game advantage, it just gets even that much more ridiculous. Oh, dude, I really miss that cannon, too. I probably could have had, like, 100 splinters by now if I wasn't messing that up. So bot lane is shoved pretty well. My team is, like, on the other side of the map, and I feel as though if I step up too hard, it could be risky. I'm just gonna put W in that brush because it gives me vision. I just don't want to get caught on rotation. Actually, maybe I just one-shot this guy. I'm going to put down Q here first. Aw, man. Oh, wait. I deserve to be killed. Dang it! What the? Dude, what'd I even die to? Did I die to her Blackfire Torch? Dang, dude. The Orianna stopped moving because my damage she thought would probably execute her because I did have the bonus ultimate, but it just didn't get her low enough, so... And then I thought that I was going to die sooner, but then I realized that I can have a... I still tried to survive, and I flashed because I was trying to maneuver away from the Zeri auto attacks because it's something that she has to, of course, like... aim so she could miss, so I was hoping that I could like dodge it and outplay, and I kind of did. I mean, I did literally die to, sadly, the tick from a freaking like burn thing or like a minion killed me, so it was very close because otherwise I would have been able to escape. But yeah, when you use your ultimate, a lot of orbs are on the ground because it also throws them, and when you use your stun, sometimes inside of teamfights, there's a chance that you might hit a bunch of people with it because you can, like, spread a bunch of different orbs in an area and hit everybody with the stun, which is pretty nice. Oh my goodness. Dude, nobody ever dies to my ultimate execute. It's so frustrating, even though that was, like, super easy. I just used my ghost to follow up to kill him because he used his flash. So we can't... I was changing my song. My apologies. The last upgrade, by the way, at 120 stacks is that I get 15% bonus AP, which is also kind of why Death Cap is nice, because the higher AP you have, the more benefit from that passive you get. Which is pretty, convenient, so then you just deal way more again. My team's just doing the Baron. Honestly, it feels as though the enemy team really has, like, basically no chance at winning as long as we just play towards every single objective and just, like, slowly cause them to, like, bleed out in a way. I haven't seen Zeri in a while, and there's a chance that maybe they send multiple people down here, though. Okay, well, this person wants to juke a lot, but she, like, ran back in the turret over and over again. But hey, I mean, she didn't get it by my abilities. Landing Syndra abilities on somebody that was not stunned or, like, slowed recently is kind of challenging once you're versus people who are fast. And, like, she's a fast character because when Orianna uses W, she gets that movement speed. If you just start doing, like, movement like this, your Q kind of takes a while to be used, and a lot of times you're gonna, like, miss it. It's kind of awkward. That's why, usually, quick combos that you just have to land stun W and then Q and all in immediately and then back away. Because after you use that, it can get quite tough to, like, land the rest. Depends on how low they were, though, of course. Wow, that stun went no distance whatsoever. That was crazy. We have 500 AP. My Q hits for a ridiculous amount. Dude, you got me. You got me good, dude. I'm for sure dead here. Darn. Well, let's see if Tahm Kench can carry the game after that. The way that he uses W, I had a feeling that he could be going for me, but I didn't know if maybe he was also just messing around because the enemy team's just so far behind. And as soon as I got hit, it was doomed because I just used my E to try to get him off of me, but he already burned his flash, and once I get eaten, it's over. For itemization after this, we could probably build a defensive item if I wanted to have the best chance of, like, never dying for the rest of the game, because I feel like Banshees would probably just make me so safe, because they would have to burn it somehow, and they don't really have the best champions of burning my Banshees when they're on the losing team. It's kind of difficult. Otherwise, we can just go like a Void Staff or a Shadow Flame to just hit really, really, really hard as well. This does 21% bonus true damage, so this hits really hard as well. If you can get, like, full build and you have, like, Gathering Storm, there's clips of, like, Syndras who you can QE over a wall, and if the first Q lands, then you W and Q again, you can one-shot people without using your R. And it's AoE as well, so you can actually kill, like, 2 or 3 squishies, like, instantaneously. It's really crazy. I just put down my W and then my Q in a different spot, so when I use my stun there, it kind of, like, spread it in such a way that it was probably going to hit anybody whatsoever, because my stun does good damage now, too. Nobody's mid lane for this inhib, so I'm just going to be taking it because there's no reason for us all just to be top here. I could probably ulti this guy and kill him because he's finally that low. I just used my stun from all the orbs that I put on the ground too. And now we can just kill this guy because she's just kind of stuck. So she'll die. I take a turret shot, but that's fine, and the game is finally over. So yeah, kind of a stompy game, so maybe I can try to get a game 2 of it, but Syndra mid lane is an absolute monster of a control mage. If you want to have, like, really good pressure for killing people, I would say that she's one of the best. I know that I've done Orianna videos where I've also went super hard, where I can, like, get solo kills as well, but I would say Syndra is usually the easier champion to do that type of play, and, like, really get fed early on. Damage dealt was highest by a significant margin. The gold gain was only 400, but it was a pretty short game. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for game 2 if you want to see it. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Syndra game 2. We are versus a Xerath this time, and this Xerath is walking very far forward into my team. I'll just do some auto attacks. I know that Karthus was around. I don't know if he's still going to be here, but I could probably do one more Q. You shouldn't be able to come back through that way. So this guy outranges me, but of course his CDs are, like, way longer than me, though, which is kind of nice. Jace should try to cheese Shaco. I don't know if it was successful. It doesn't seem like it, because Shaco's level 2. Wow, Jace is still cheesing. He doesn't even have Ignite, though, so if he was to cheese, he's, like, just missing a bunch of farm top. So I don't know why he would do that, but okay. Why is this Xerath playing so far away, but he's also, like, positioning himself in such a bad way to get hit by my abilities? He's been very obvious with his pattern of, like, where he throws his abilities to. Yeah, I'm gonna shove first and then come over, dude. It's okay. Dude, want to know the craziest trick? The craziest trick to just make it so you never, ever get caught by this? Shaco just goes to his blue buff. That's it. But Shaco can't understand that he can just, like, sack his stuff. Whoa, that doesn't land? You're dead. See ya. Okay. Why is this guy playing with fire? No way, I'm actually gonna... Oh, never mind. I thought that the turret was gonna shoot me twice, because I was trying to get into the angle where I would not get caught by it, but... if I flash here, I'm fine, because the Karthus doesn't have, flash. He has exhaust, so he can't do anything about it, and I'll just run away and just be happy that I got a kill. Wow, what a strange early game. Not sure what to say. I mean, it is a Master Tier lobby. I mean, I think that I might have even seen, like, a couple Grandmasters in, like, the loading screen as well, so it's not... I don't really know what's happening. Jace has maybe set Shaco really far behind, I guess. There you go. I'm gonna throw right there for you. He was not able to take the big raptor. That's very good. This wave is too big. I have to collect it. Got all of it. Nice. This guy has Dark Harvest and not Comet, so he honestly doesn't really deal that much until I get low, so he can, like, trigger the rune, because normally you would have, like, Comet or something. Just harass him a little bit. I did get some Splinters there, or just one set of it. The Splinters do have a CD on it as well. So I'm, like, waiting for that. Okay, nice. Another Splinter for us. Very sick. This is warded. Shaco went in at the moment that I was, like, trying to still finish that ward. I wish that he just waited for, like, maybe 1 second. Like, actually 1 second, and I could have been just a little bit closer to land a stun. It's alright, though. So, the game states, after everything that happened, and it felt like we were kind of winning hard, in my opinion, or we should have been winning hard if Shaco never died to that Jace, is not as free as I was hoping, but that's fine, because at least I still feel like I have, like, crazy pressure on this guy. We kind of have terrible mana issues right now. I was able to get a Splinter. Ooh, got hit, though. Just auto-attack that once. Hit him with the Q. He is very low, so maybe I can, like, finish him with my ultimate here. He might have his barrier back up by now. If I was to try to kill him with my ultimate, it might be kind of challenging. Because he still has 500 HP. That's a pretty significant amount. Man, he's just giving up so much farm. I guess that's pretty chill, though. We see that there's a TP bot from the Jace. This Jace has 14 farm. Like, what on earth is going on? I'm gonna leave to go buy my lost chapter, because I don't really like that I'm trying to harass this guy when I know that I can never kill him. Xerath ultied bot and got them. That's fine, though. My team still was pretty successful with their bot fight. Is this Jace playstyle a legitimate thing? Is this really how he can play and be this high rank? I mean, he only plays Jace. I feel like I've seen this person's name before, and I also feel that I've seen this playstyle from him before. So I don't know if he just does this every single game or not. One more Splinter for the Empowered Q. Just one more Splinter. Nice. We got it. Let's go. Kind of obvious with where he was throwing his Q, so it was pretty easy sidestep. Nice. Chunking the crap out of him. Pressuring hard. I don't really feel like I can get ganked, by the way, and why I'm able to play so aggro is because they have a Karthus with exhaust. So the only way I die is I get caught by that, of all things. And I feel like getting caught by that is, like, not really possible. I'm gonna make him burn barrier just by ulting him because it's definitely worth just to definitely do that. Our CS per minute is increasing substantially. Karthus tries to, like, quote, gank, but there's no way. Or he's just, like, rotating between the jungle and stuff, but there's just nothing really they can do to, like, stop my pressure, so I can just continuously do this all the time. Unless I start getting hit by, like, Xerath abilities all the time, but it doesn't feel like I'm ever really getting hit. Gonna get the plate, probably just reset, just so I'm stronger, too. But I will quickly at least just help out a little bit. Maybe we'll reset after next wave instead of now. Make sure that we get the grubs, because maybe if I base and Karthus appeared, it would be, like, really bad. I'm very confused at where this guy's throwing his abilities. Not even trying to be toxic or anything, but I don't know. He could be auto-filled, but I feel like Riot try to make it so people don't get filled in games like this, and, I mean, it's like Master Elo, and I kind of expected more. I'm just gonna Ghost here just to make sure I don't get caught, maybe. Well, I'm definitely dead. That's for sure. There's no way that I can escape with the Jace legendary gank too, dude. That guy's kind of a beast at being on the map everywhere. If it was not Jace, I was fine because the Karthus shows up, but there's no way Karthus can do anything after he only slows me. But then Jace slowed me too. Because I think he, like, hammer for me, and then there was just no way to escape after that. But I was probably just up too far. I almost want to just go, like, Swifty Boots almost, but I won't. I think I'll just go, like, Cosmic Drive this game, because I know Cosmic Drive feels freaking insane on Syndra for, like, movement speed, so I can just kite with that rather than have to commit for a boot that is going to lower my damage by a lot, right? Damn, this guy plays far away. Oh, his damage is not that bad anymore, dude. Well, when he lands it. That kind of hurt. Yeah, he kind of just disrespects me all the time, so I'm just going to ulti him. Like, I had a bunch of orbs already on the ground. I landed multiple Qs on him to get him super low. I know that he burned his barrier very recently, so we'll just kill him. That was very, very aggressive. Karthus is running up about half HP. Never mind, he is not. How low is Jace? He's like full HP. Ooh, I finally missed. I've been landing my stuns very consistently, so... if he ultis here, he would have to land every single shot. Now that he's missed one, it's over. But I'll try to, like, juke the rest and, like, dodge them. Dude, this guy's gonna try to stop me. Go, look. Oh, he gets me by going forwards? Dude, I baited myself. No, I don't even think Shaco can kill. He's AP Shaco, and AP Shaco doesn't really have any way to kill. He still stepped in a Shaco trap, but this doesn't really do that much. My bad, dude. I probably should have just, like, never even tried to have Shaco help, because, I mean, AP Shaco doesn't really, unless he's fed or, like, has his ultimate up, do too much. That was my mistake to even call for it, in my opinion. I should have just been, basing, I think. But I did have a plan in mind, because I knew he would step up and, like, try to stop me, and having a jungler, like, I don't know. If it was, like, a Jarvan or something, you could just, like, Cataclysm him, and just kill him. Oh, the stun was crazy. Ouch, that hurt. I couldn't even see it. Guy still kind of plays like a psycho, though. There's no way to get that guy. Nice kill. Jace is, like, trying to kill my teammate, but... Dang, I'm gonna be the one that dies now instead of Kai'Sa, maybe. Do I want to just Ghost out instead of saving it? I feel like I could probably save it, right? You saved me, thank you. Yeah, AP Shaco is very far behind. He's down 50 farm, and... I mean, Karthus is always really good. It's fine, though. We'll just have to play a super long game to have a chance. The Shaco put himself behind. I mean, he's saying that he's level 1 against Jace, but he just had to go to his bot side and not die. There was literally... Jace can't... Because Jace is a top laner, he can't do the camp. It's different when, it's somebody else, like, doing it that's a jungler that can, like, steal your camp away, but Shaco didn't have somebody that would steal his camp, though. So, I don't know. There's literally no reason to think that the Jace was so important that he can't just, like, leave. Okay, well, we're up 50 farm on this guy. He's low again. Do I want to just flash ulti? No! Does he die? Okay, good. Do I die to Karthus? No? No, I do not. Okay, Cosmic Drive next, or Banshees. I think I'll go Cosmic, and I'll even build Kindle Gem just to be a little bit tankier, because I don't really like that I feel like I'm a little bit squishy. Just a slight level of tankiness could be kind of substantial for getting caught. Bot lane's losing really hard, dang. We lost turret? That's not good. I mean, we do have top lane turret too, which is significant, and mid is super low. That hit me? Ouch. I didn't think that was gonna hit. Okay. Well, that guy is just inting again. Not sure what is going on there, but we'll take a free kill. It's 11 to 11. Even though I'm getting all these free kills, I can totally feel that this is so losable. Am I gonna run into Jace? Because I haven't seen him in forever. Plus, the team's not really able to rotate for this. I'll just stay on the map. I have, like, a little bit of HP. Because they have a Karthus, we have to be worried about, like, getting poked, and then Karthus ultis, and then Xerath ultis, and both of them combined can, like, kill me from half if they landed everything. So I have to show, like, a little bit of respect of that. I'll just go bot lane now. Because probably bot lane will rotate mid, I guess. Dragon's coming up, and that's definitely something that I want to be doing with the team, because they already have 2, and I don't want to give them soul. That would make the game so much more hard. Nobody's rotating bot, so I'm just, like, free to hit this, but there is a Karthus trying to do dragon right now. And everybody's so late to this, too. So it's just, like, immediately gone before we even get there. I can stun them and stuff, but it doesn't really seem like there's any way to get on top of them unless we have, like, our front line. We don't even have Cho'Gath with us, so now they're one dragon away from Soul because everybody just doesn't really care about defending it, and I can't do it on my own. That's alright. I mean, at least we're playing optimally for, like, what I should be doing. I can't control my teammates' actions, but I at least can maybe see if I can still carry it. Man, I have such a big buy. I should probably just go. But not until I shove this out. And then we will go. Dude, I have so much money. Alright, you want me to stay just because we could probably try to hit him? There. I'll even give you the kill. Oh, dang. My freaking Blackfire Torch was apparently stronger than my teammates. Because I thought that he hit him last, so technically his Blackfire Torch should have been the one that's on him, right? I don't really know how it works. Maybe just, like, stacks, and mine was the one that did the next tick. It was good to stay, because, I mean, being able to, like, hit these turrets to get a little bit more money definitely is substantial. I can't be sticking around forever, though, because I'm kind of running out of mana. Wow, nobody rotated bot, so we get another thing? Well, we are very rich now. In fact, I guess I can just, like, stay down here because we saw that Karthus was topside. And because Karthus was topside, I mean, who's gonna stop me? Plus another Splinter. Buy this. Buy this. Sell this. Buy this. We'll buy a sweeper. Sometimes you can assassinate on Syndra too. Ooh. Got caught. Jace has Heartsteel. Dude, guys, how is this Jace actually beating the crap out of all of you? I'm just gonna go buy my death cap. Turns out the Heartsteel Jace tech is very powerful because he's just, like, not dying to my team. Did not think that I would see the day that Heartsteel Jace is OP. Then they're still one dragon away from Soul, and it's gonna be so frustrating when I have to go versus people that have, like, a 300 to 400 damage shield every single fight. Even though I'm so fed. Wow, that did not that bad of damage to me. Ouch. She does have 92 stacks, I guess. He's dead. She's not dead. Oh, we got her flash and her heal. My ultimate I thought would execute, but it didn't, sadly. The Kaisa walked too far forward, so she's just gonna die. I'm too low. We should just be doing this. Just go for the dragon, otherwise we'll just, like, lose the freaking game. Please. Please, guys. Wow, I can't believe the Cho'Gath died bot side trying to, I don't know what he was trying to do, but it was not successful, whatever he was doing over there. Bummer. Will they still try to get this? They probably can't. I mean, there's no way for Karthus to get in. He doesn't even have flash, so even if he shows up, there's nothing we can do. Or they can do. Perfect. Do I need to go, like, a Void Staff or something? I guess not. I feel pretty strong. It doesn't really seem like the enemy team has very strong members. We'll probably just go Banshees or something next instead. She dodged my stun, but she had to go back into my team to dodge it. Our vision control over this wall is absolutely terrible. I'll just kill this guy real fast. There's no reason not to. Okay, Cho'Gath, it looks like it's just going to be me and you versus this Baron. Everybody else is kind of doing something else. Damn, the Cho'Gath is literally going to die. Ouch. Will I die too? No. Well, I got what I wanted. I'm leaving. The Kaisa is the one that should be DPSing instead of me, because I'm not really a character that can deal Crazy Baron DPS. Meanwhile, Kaisa is an auto attacker that also can, like, shred through her passive because it does % missing. So should have been her, but she was busy doing something else, I guess. We will just look at seeing if we can maybe do a quick side lane shove and then group afterwards. Hopefully my team doesn't do something bad and, like, get caught, because if they get caught, it's obviously gonna ruin the Baron power play. We want to use this Baron and get even more gold, so then we have an easier chance at winning the game, because I still feel like it's not completely won yet. Especially because of the dragon. Okay, I have bot lane, like, somewhat shoved a little bit. We don't really have any vision control, so that's why I'm, like, grouping now. It's probably better just to, like, be ready for giving myself an opportunity to get control of the map. And this guy's dead. Plus he flashed. I did lose my Banshees, which is tragic, but that person will die. We have this cannon, and the cannon will just, like, hit it for us. But we can hit it too. We're strong enough. The Xerath might continue trying to hit from far away, but he's not getting me so low that I feel too threatened just yet, so I can still get hit by a couple more things and not care. Damn, the Zerath damage is not that bad to the Braum, honestly, for Braum being so tanky. Yeah, we should just back off. But I will loop back because I can see how, like, I'm not squishy again. Definitely gonna die here, but I managed to kill 2 of them. Senna also took the kill, and I feel like that's, like, a huge deal. They're chasing hard into AP Shaco, which is usually not very smart. And the game is over after all of that, isn't it? Very strange game. Is it over? Oh yeah, we are 5 AP damage, especially with Kai'Sa going AP Kai'Sa, kinda. Why did Kai'Sa go AP? That's crazy. Absolutely wild. I don't think that we can end, can we? Okay, we'll just do the dragon, because even though the game should technically be won at this point, we still don't want to accidentally just do one single terrible throw by trying to finish when we are greedy to end sooner than later, and then they all go to dragon and take it, and then suddenly the game feels hard again. That's like something that can happen. So we'll just play slow. What did you expect Zerath to do when I was able to shove in faster? He was level 1. Just triple inhib and we just win. Damn, he's so fast. I don't really want to use my ultimate on this guy. We'll just, like, let him die. Nice, my Banshees will just block all this damage so I don't take anything too, because Karthus ultimate probably hits kind of hard at this point, and I don't want to be very chunked for this, like, last siege. We don't have Baron, so they can kind of clear the wave very easily, but of course they're, like, busy with also the super minions of the other side. I'm definitely dead here, right? I did manage to land another Q. Shaco's trying to just end the game. The game's over. GG. So, that was game 2. Very strange one. I am still very curious to know if the Zerath actually plays Zerath or not, or was filled, because the decision-making in, like, strange way he was using his, like, abilities was really making it feel that he was, like, filled or something. Did most damage again. And the person I was versus was this person, which is a master tier Riven LeBlanc Ari, which is strange. It's like a lot of random stuff there. I don't know, it seems like they played mid lane to me. They kind of just play whatever. But they do have some pretty terrible losses where it seems like they didn't really do much. I don't see any other Zerath, though. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Arena. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Syndra in Arena. We are starting off with something that is pure gamble, so we're going to take that immediately. And we got, from beginning to end, dude, that is sick. Okay, we got something that's the first strike. I like first strike in Arena a lot, because usually you can make it so freaking strong. You can get so much money sometimes, especially if you're playing a burst character, and Syndra is a burst character. So if we get, like, good augments or, like, crazy high AP in this game, I can start generating so much and then, like, buy anvils or, like, buy other mythic items way easier now, which is sick. It's not going to matter too much during the early game. I don't really care about the Dark Harvest. I only care about just getting first strike. That's very nice. So these guys, they have Ocean Soul, which kind of sucks. My Lee Sin has this bomb on his head that he wants to probably explode on them. But the problem is that Okay, I got one of the plants, right? Did I not? Did I really not auto-attack that? I just need to go down here and just try to get this one. But Lee Sin also needs to get there. This is such a difficult round, dude. Like, okay, I landed my abilities, but honestly, my damage is so insignificant that I would say that it doesn't really matter that much. It's probably just a loss because I feel like our augments are just so trash compared to theirs for early game. Okay, Jinx is almost dead, but she did not die. I stunned both of them. Big hit. We got auto-attack trades. We just have to kill this guy quickly. Okay, actually, we do win. Wow, I cannot believe we won this. We also got a decent amount of splinter stacks, too, because that round lasted for quite a while. We've already generated 52 gold, which is pretty surprising for, like, not even having that much damage stuff, too. I think that we just do... I think that we can win streak, so I'm kind of down for the Draven, which makes it so we get anvils every single 3 wins in a row. I feel like the... Oh, it's not even going to choose that. Well, okay, we'll get anvils when we start losing, I guess, instead. We already have 2 charges of my Q, which is amazing. We'll just, of course, take the pen boot, so we deal a bunch of damage, and we are versus an Evelynn and a Ornn. But Evelynn isn't 6 yet, so she doesn't have stealth, so this should be an easier round now than in the future, because her stealth mechanic is kind of annoying sometimes in Arena, because it's not that easy to, like, see them. So I'd say that we should have a better chance of beating these guys. Also, I feel like Ornn is not very strong without his ultimate, too. And I'm plenty strong without mine when I have 2 Qs. They're going for Lee Sin of all people, okay. I did get multiple splinters here from these guys. Lee Sin did manage to land his ability that is the one that, like... Teammate's getting kind of crushed. I get 2 of these, I think. I can also, like, just try to push this guy away from me a little bit. Oh, my teammate might die before I can even help him, dude. No, dude, what a terrible play by me. I deserve to be dead. Thank you. I appreciate you killing me like that. I deserve it. How much gold did I generate? Another 50 again? But we didn't get any kills, so honestly, it's, like, way worse. I wish Lee Sin didn't go as aggressive to come back in, because I feel like we could have just, like, played the plant game, and once Evelynn was, like, somewhat low, I could have just tried finishing her rather than him going in, because I felt like I'd panic once he dies to try to kill, because I know that if she doesn't die immediately, I feel like we just lose. Rune Carver, Diamond Tip Spear. I mean, I would prefer Detonation Orb more than anything else, but... one reroll just to look. But we also have something that could make it so I could deal damage from further away. I think I'll just take the Rune Carver. I mean, the movement speed is kind of nice. Maybe there's a chance if we ever go versus really tanky people that if we can somehow survive or, like, stack the Rune Carver a lot on the second trigger or first strike, if it hits and I have a lot of stacks on it, it will generate so much money for me. That'd be kind of sick, I guess. What a stun. I'll just ulti preemptively. It's, like, worth it, probably. I cannot get near this Udyr, and this Udyr is also beating the crap out of my teammate. Not getting hit by a lot of stuff, though, which is very convenient. Okay, well, he got every single plant, but... Dude, what I'm frustrated about is I think that my first strike didn't go off. No, the first strike was somewhat prepped, and then I was about to hit Udyr and trigger the Rune Carver, but it didn't go off. Oh well. He got every single plant, so we just, like, lost. There was, like, no way to come back after that, but we probably shouldn't have even had a chance of winning that in the first place. I'm surprised at how well it went for a while. We probably should just build something immediately to make me strong, rather than, like, go for an anvil, because we can already get money. So we should just get an immediate power spike thing, which would probably just be the Ludens, I think, because we don't really have much to work with. I'll also buy it. Oh my gosh. I just got a fortune shard somewhat early on because I bought an anvil, so that was pretty convenient. We don't need to go super hard for this guy, but... Did I get decent first strike money? Yeah, I did. I feel like I got about 250 that round. Ooh, movement speed equal to ability haste. That's a lot of movement speed. So I guess I'll take it because, I mean, being fast is usually pretty dang effective in this game mode. Should I just buy more anvils? Because honestly, the chances of them being, like, higher tier is just good, rather than, like, save up for prismatic for now. Because if I just make myself even stronger, I could maybe generate more money from the first strike more than the fortune shard, because I already know that I'm going to be getting so much. The fortune shard itself is already insane. You're not supposed to have a fortune shard very early on, because if you get one like that, then it just starts adding up so quickly. Okay, that person instantly died. I just gained 256 first strike money. I'm waiting to get my ultimate back. Because what I care about the most is trying to get more first strike. Generate all the cash. But what do we want to do with our cash? Should we still just buy anvils? So ability haste will give us movement speed. Do I really care about that? I feel as though I'd rather just have, like, flat magic pen, or even just... Oh, maybe I should just go void staff now. That Ornn is ridiculously tanky. How much HP does he have? 4,000? So perplexity would increase the damage by 15%? No, I'll just go void staff for now. Buy another anvil. Ooh, I got flat pen. That's pretty nice. We're up to almost 1,000 gold gained from the first strike. Obviously, we want to try to hit Graves here, of all people. No, my first strike. Dude, that's so freaking dumb, man. I could just press R on Graves and kill him, but if he hits me with his smoke screen, then I'm gonna unfortunately lose my first strike, and I don't want that. Okay, cool. I think I did hit him quick enough that I got first strike there, so I got 200 gold again. Maybe we could have let that guy survive for a little bit longer so I can get more, but we're at the 1,000 now. Yeah, this Evelyn already has 700 AP. That's a pretty substantial amount. That's kind of scary. First strike is just a rune that goes on CD, so I wait for it to be back up. It gens money based off damage. Time. There you go. Now he knows. We'll get the ability to hasten attack speed. I mean, it helps out with taking plants, right? These guys are so freaking tanky, and they can get on top of me so easily. What? That hit me? $269? Dude, how does this person not die? Okay, did we generate a lot that round? I should be, like, looking at it. Oh, wait, I think I gained 650-ish. Dang. It's really getting up there. Maybe I should just save up for another prismatic, I think. I'm kind of down. The other prismatic that I'd probably want if I was to save up would just be Detonation Orb, Talisman. Somewhat okay with Demon King or Dragon Heart. Probably not Twin Mask. You know what? Maybe I don't want that. Maybe I should just go Death Cap and just continue buying Ambles. I'm just like looking at... Maybe it won't be that crazy. My Flash has more ammo. I gain crit chance. My W gains crazy ability haste. Ooh, Big Brain. I think I would want that the most because I can probably get my AP pretty high. Dude, it's not giving me any more better anvils. I thought I would be doing it because... Oh, right, the Zinzao. I thought it was Raven. It's not. That's okay. I can't believe I got a Fortune then, randomly, without it even being a Draven one. That's crazy. That's so lucky. Getting straight up anvils isn't that bad anyways. 365 gold gain. Oh my gosh, he got pillared. No way. Okay, I almost have my thing back up. She'll probably take this. I just want to generate as much money as possible. 369 there. Oh wait, we actually might lose this now. Because I realized that she can just play from far away, huh? Darn, dude. I really don't want to be losing rounds to, like, rounds that feel like they should be free, but at least I was able to generate a ton. That's good. 2 random ones. We got crit and health, which is mediocre, but that's fine. Okay, they honestly have a person that can kill me, like, instantly, and I think I should try to have something that would help me with survivability at this point. Even though there isn't really that many good options for Evelynn, I feel like she could probably just kill me through it anyways. I kind of like Banshees because of Brain Off. I don't even need to, like, try. We'll also take the Flat Pen more than anything else because, I still feel like Flat Pen out-damages having high AP. Unless it was, like, a super high number. Am I insta one-shot? Nope, not yet. Oh, she died. I got all the plants. I don't think my first strike triggered there, which is upsetting, but... Oh, I hit her. I don't really care about the money anymore. Now I'm just wanting to win because I feel like I don't want to mess anything up. Dude, another Fortune Shard? We'll just build Death Cap. Dude, my Death Cap barely increases my AP. That's actually so pathetic. It actually increases it by such a small amount. What the heck? That's insane. I mean, it still does give me more AP. And I guess... Otherwise, you can just build a Prismatic. I'll just have it. Screw it. We'll use every single, like, bit of gold after this, probably to get either Prismatics or more Anvils. Okay, well, that guy just leaves. $394 gold there. Let's play the range game versus this guy. My first strike is about to be back up right now. Plus 200. We have generated 8,000 gold in 10 rounds just from the rune, plus the fortune shards. Like, what on earth, bro? This is one of the most lucky gold runs I've probably ever had. Ooh, killing time, it, like, is pretty decent. Hitting an enemy further away is also decent. Yeah, we'll just take killing time, screw it. I don't really want to use my last reroll, because maybe I'll just save up to try to get a prismatic still. And then I would have to, like, reroll 15 flat pen. I took the AP at the very end. Okay, at least I also got an AP augment to help out with the Rabadon's decap. Whoa. She'll just die. There's no way to escape that. This Galio damage is not that bad, and he's giga tanky too. Dang, my Lee Sin died. That's such bad timing for that. You can't be dying. I feel not trustworthy that I can win this. Because the amount of CC he can do is just too broken. And he's also just not taking any damage from me whatsoever. We'll, of course, take the magic pen this time because we will never be able to kill that guy otherwise. I don't even know what he has that makes him OP, but he just has something that makes it so he can reset his abilities very quickly with auto attacks, and Galio probably already has low CDs, and he can, like, cause himself to cause it to, like, do it infinitely, I guess. Also, we gotta skip this round so we don't fight anybody. I'll buy Ambles, though, just in case there's a chance that... Ooh, nice. I'll just take the Magic Pen versus Galio, too. Take the AP. Only 800 AP with 18 Anvils seems ridiculous. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be 1v1 versus the Vayne and Galio, but the Galio is the difficult one to kill. Galio, when he uses his W, gives him % damage reduction of magic damage, and I think he's kind of reducing all of mine completely. I'll take Demonic Embrace, I guess, to make myself, like, have higher AP as I get lower. It's probably the best thing here. We don't win if we beat these guys. We need to beat them after this, too. How much gold did I generate this game? Still 3.5, that's it. With 7,000 from Fortune. Dude, they have so many anvils, too, though. She has 15 anvils. Because she transmuted something that's, like, as strong as my thing when I generate it. She has a Gambit anvil. Okay, well, I pushed her into the pillar, which definitely helped. Yeah, that did absolutely 0 damage there. Yeah, we lose. So, Galio W with no CD, how it works is that with a certain amount of AP, when he holds W, it will just say reduce amount of damage taken by 100%. And there's no way to, like, get through that, because it doesn't matter how much pen I have, it's just, like, a fixed rate, right? So that's why it was so difficult to win. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.